Philippines. So many people have inquired about banking here. One of the best things I recommend is you get your driver's license. It's probably the fastest way to get a bank account here, other than waiting forever. Now, banks here insure up to 500,000 pesos, half a million. And this is a Sunday, so the guards aren't around, and I thought you'd have a clear idea of access to the machines. This machine is for deposits only, and it will take bills up to 100 bills if you're making deposits. Now let me walk you through a few different transaction types here, so we'll just watch the machines and see how it goes. Now BPI is open 24/7, so 7 days a week. You come up to these machines and we're going to go through 3 different things. Entering your password, your PIN number, which in North America should be 6 digits now. The Philippines is 6 digits all over. And when you come up to the scheduler, do not go into any other at once. Make sure you pick other amount and enter in the maximum allowable, which at PPI is 20,000 pesos. Because you're going to be charged the same flat fee of 250 pesos regardless. And if you're using your credit card, you're more likely to get the best rate of return. So that comes up on the screen. Do you agree? You want to continue on the 250 pesos? Yes. And then it may take a minute or so for it to go through. Don't forget this is international, traveling overseas. And when it comes out, your card, put it away quickly. Don't be hanging on to it. And again, let's do it another way with the local BPI card. And we're going to enter it in incorrectly, only 4 digits. We're going to enter in 20,000 pesos as we wanted to, but we forgot we haven't entered the right PIN number. So it's going to come back and tell us, no, you entered the wrong PIN. So that's what it looks like if you got the wrong PIN. Now, let's try it again. This time, we're going to do it with the right code. You've got your own code, which in a lot of cases is still 4 digits. And again, you're going to make sure you put in 20,000 pesos so that you get the maximum amount out of one service charge. Now we're going to try your current account, your bank account, which is still going to charge you the same 250 pesos regardless, which is around $8 Canadian. So that's pretty well it. Your cash comes out down below, and after your card is put away your card first. There's a space between that and when the cash comes out, so you got time to put it away. And pull your cash away and check it before you leave the machine. And then you want to check your bank balance. You can do that up on top, or I wouldn't bother with a receipt. Just more paper you carry around with you. So that's basically it for bank machines. Like I say, the banks are open 24/7, and this is in the major centers. Sometimes, however, they may be out of cash, and you may have to go down the street. Now, the beggars that hang around the banks on Sundays, they're not there during the rest of the week because there's armed guards at the bank that chase them off. But I always like to pass her a few bucks, a few pesos anyway. So there's other areas where you can distribute, make payments, or send money or packages, like the LBC. This one here is one in Grand Mall in Cebu, and they have a number of different services for money exchange and transfers and shipping. So they'll ship goods as well as send money anywhere in the Philippines, and typically your rates are around 2%. But if you ship it outside the Philippines, you can see on the far right how expensive it can really be to send money. So not recommended. Now there's forms that you fill in on the counter for the sender, and there's a number of services like this you'll see all over around the Philippines. This one is in Grand Mall, and they also ship goods as well. They have a schedule of packing charges, which you can see here. Now they also pawn things as well. There's pawn shops that will take not just your gold but everything from musical instruments to tools. And these places are usually open 7 days a week. They want to be able to access your money and be convenient. It's a service. So you can see the different types of money transfer mechanisms that you can find throughout here. And another thing I want to know about is the internet is a bit different here than it is in North America in terms of your phone services. But we'll get to that in a bit. This is Cebuano. It's a very popular site, and you can see that they say no gold, no problem. All the different things they'll accept, from power tools to motorcycles, in order to exchange you cash. And the Philippines is a cash society. You don't see very many credit cards around here. If they are, they're going in ATMs to take money out from overseas. Now, I thought I'd give you a rundown on some of the costs of things like furniture and security safes and that type of thing. If you're considering saving your money at home, this rather large cabinet is only 14,000 and change in pesos. So there's that end of it too. These are shelving units, and I'll run down some of the prices here in Canadian dollars so that you can take a look. There's cabinets that are running around $19.99, which is 2,000 pesos, which is $50 for a little shelving unit, and it's all just sawdust and glue. They do have second-hand one. This is cheaper furniture here again. This one is around $250, and when you come down here, there's a leather cabinet here, which is running around $200. So that's some of the cheaper stuff. Mattresses, here's some of the prices on mattresses. You got a skinny one for $50, or a thicker one for close to $400. Still, it's a lot cheaper than it is in North America. So that's it for mattresses. They've got a fair selection of them there, but the color taste may be a little different from what you're used to. Here's a chip and scratch seal on some of the furniture here. This is a dining room table. You can take a look. It's about $550 for a 6-piece set there out of wood. Or you've got a glass tabletop here, which is a pretty good deal at $250, or what was it, 9,999 pesos? The 10,000 pesos is around $250 Canadian, and it's glass and metal. It's going to last. No worries about wood chipping. And then we've got some of the more original colors here. I don't know if anybody wants an orange couch, but this one here is only 15,000 pesos, which is around $375. I don't know how long it's going to last, but that's pretty much what you get around here. Here's an anti-gravity chair, which you get a lot of those sold at Walmart out in North America, and that one's 2,500 pesos. Yeah, so that's $65. And here's another one that's just gorgeous. 3-piece seat with 4 pillows, a couch or love seat, and 2 comfy chairs for 15,000 pesos, or $375. And here you've got a little love seat, which sells for the equivalent of like $50 Canadian. So getting back to the phone service here. Here in the Philippines, you don't subscribe, you buy a load. You go to one of these loading stations and you pay cash. It's an all cash society. Not many people use credit cards here. So it is with all utilities, whether it's hydro, cable TV, you're always in lineups paying for services for these utility providers. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and we hope to hear from you in the comment section below. And as my son likes to say,
please like, share, subscribe.
Just an afterthought, you should know that the underwear I bought yesterday cost me $27 for 3 pair, but I found 3 pair here locally for $4. So you really have to shop around.